y'all. So I'm going to be teaching y'all how to play the Xbox 360 version of Happy Wars on computer. Now there is the Windows 10 edition of Happy Wars that you could play, but this video is just going to be going over if you wanted to emulate the older builds. So say if you wanted to play like Season 1, Season 2, you can play it through there. Unfortunately, this server or this version isn't fully operational. The only working modes at this moment are player match and some special matches, but anything that has to do with league battle will not properly match make. So pretty much that's what's happening there. But I'm just going to be going through on how this version works. So this is the files that was taken from the Xbox 360, exploit, but we don't need Sunrise 2 since this is built in, and save data is going to be completely local. So what we're going to be doing is you're going to need to download the Xenia Canary NetPlay, and you're going to need to extract that. And once you extract that, well, my folder's already populated, but once I delete these, I'll pretty much show you what it'll do. You just launch it once, and it'll tell you that no profile is found, and it'll create all these stuff. So you're going to create a profile. You can call it whatever. I'm going to just do Mako. And yeah, it's pretty much just a simple process. Just make sure you go here, you go to API addresses, and you want to set it to Xenia NetPlay, all these numbers, and Heroku app, Xbox Live, and you want to make sure it's set to your network interface. Turn on XHTTP. If you want to be sure, you can turn on network logging if you have any issues. I don't really use these, and I don't think you will need to do a VPN for this. And you shouldn't need UPnP for this either. And pretty much just make sure you're logged into your profile on the profile menu. And if it says Xbox Live enabled is false, in this case, as you can see, just convert it to Xbox Live enabled profile. It should be defaulted to true, but if it says false, then convert to Xbox Live enabled profile. And pretty much it's just a drag and drop process. What you're going to want to do is open the Happy Wars Xbox in a different window and drag the default XEX file into this window, and it'll launch. And this will require a controller to work. And personally, if you're on lower end devices, you will have better results if you were to be using Vulkan. Let me turn this down. You'll have better results if you are playing on Vulkan. But since I have a pretty decent computer, I can play with Direct 3D12. And I don't have my console on, but you can see that everything's working. And it made a new Happy Wars save file. Pretty sure. Check my status. As you can see, it's successfully connected. If we check the website real fast. I'll refresh in 30 seconds. Just give that a little bit. Actually, yeah, you can see player 1. It's not fully initialized me yet, but I am in the game. And here we are. The only working multiplayer mode as of right now is Castle Defense, since the matchmaking does not properly work. Okay, wait, no. Player match and I didn't know that existed. Player match and special match, but only Castle Defense works. And Coliseum is not in this build whatsoever. Okay, as you can see, I don't look normal, but I'm pretty sure if I reload like my character, it should fix itself. 1 second, I'll just do like equipped items. Yeah, there you go. And the characters will look very washed out or hollow, but that's just unfortunately how Xenia renders everything. As you can see, this works properly. The treasure map works. It's pretty much works just like Windows 10, but just less content. I'll show a player match. As you can see, Mako in the player match right here. And if I check the website, not in that browser, in here, yep, oh, I duplicated. But you can see Mako, well, it needs to update in the next 7 seconds. Just give it like a little second or a little bit. As you can see, yep, right there. Okay, I don't know who this player one is then. As you can see, Mako and Lobby player match. And yeah, pretty much all of these maps work. I don't have another person to test this with to show you, but you are more than welcome to try. I'll do special games. Oh yeah, we have to do easy mode first. And we also have it set so it only requires 2 people to get in. Once again, I can't show you exactly where I am or where the game sees I am. Unless, well, that isn't me. This is my own session. Not unless the website updates in the next 10 seconds. Let's give it a bit. As you can see, special challenge, Mako. So, yeah. Now, we don't know if the special matchmaking works. Actually, no, I'm going to be more specific. I don't know if it works, but preferably, if you're not able to find anybody, what you'll want to do is go to NetPlay, Manager, then Sessions, and see if anybody's in here. And you'll just want to hit Join Session, but only do it once. If you do it multiple times, you could potentially crash your game from how many times you're requesting to join a lobby. But the last thing I'll do is I'll just show you skirmish mode and gameplay of it working. Now, I really like using the Xenia version of Happy Wars because if anybody played Xbox 360 Happy Wars, everyone knows once it hit Season 3, the performance tanked terribly. So, as you can see here, it's a solid like 30 FPS. If you have a pretty good computer, at least. But it's running stable. You can lower your graphics, but that'll probably be in like a Xenia guide. I don't have that, and I'm not that knowledgeable. But, you know, game's working. You can upscale, do whatever you want. Limit is, and imagination is yours. But yeah, if you have any questions, there will be a Discord in the description where we can give technical support. But as you can see, the shader thing fixed itself. But yeah, any fixes or any updates, we will let you know. But yeah, y'all take care.